Before we begin, I would also like to request Dr. Sushant Sarang sir to join the dignitaries on the dais.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. I, Moksha Shah, along with my co-host Zahira, extend a warm and cheerful welcome to everyone gathered here for one of the most special occasions of anyone's academic journey, the graduation ceremony of Occupational Therapy Batch 2020.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today marks not just the end of a chapter, but beginning of new ones. It's a day of pride, reflection, and celebration as we honor the efforts, achievements, and dreams of our graduating batch.
Graduation is so much more than just receiving a degree. It's about every late night, every struggle to get the cases signed, every moment of doubt that turned into determination.
Exactly. That batch with hand sanitizers and ended with degrees. From online lectures to offline vivas, from lockdowns to logbooks, they have seen it all.
Couldn't agree more. It's a day when smiles shine brighter, shoulders feel lighter, and hearts beat a little faster with excitement and nostalgia. On behalf of all the juniors, we extend our heartfelt congratulations to all our graduates, the stars of today's celebration.
Every auspicious occasion begins with invoking the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of wisdom and learning.
To mark the beginning of today's ceremony, we'll now have the lighting of the ceremonial lamp and a soulful Saraswati Vandana sung by Saili Neman ma'am.
Thank you. Now we invite our respected dignitaries, Chief Guest Dr. Jyotika Bijlani ma'am, our beloved Professor and Department in charge Dr. Karuna ma'am, and Dr. Sushant Sarang sir, and K. Sunita in charge of OTSC Nair Hospital, and Dr. Hemant sir to come forward for the lamp lighting ceremony.
I would now like to request our respected chief guest, Dr. Jyotika Bijlani ma'am, to please declare the ceremony open.
Yeah, good afternoon. I keep the ceremony open now. Thank you.
Now, I'd request everyone to stand up as we play the MUHS anthem. We would like to extend a heartfelt welcome to our Dean Ma'am, Dr. Sangeeta Rawat Ma'am. I request everyone to please keep standing as we play the MUHS anthem.
संशोधन ही ज्ञान प्रतिष्ठा अनेक शाखा ज्ञानाच्या वृक्षावर विद्यापीठाच्या अन्वेषा सेवेचा येथे विज्ञानाला साक्षात्कार नमस्कार 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 आरोग्याचे हे संरक्षण म्हणजे मानवतेचे रक्षण मानव होऊ सुखी निरोगी हाच आमचा मंत्रोच्चार हाच आमचा मंत्रोच्चार सुखी निरोगी हाच आमचा मंत्रोच्चार.
Thank you, everyone. To begin the formal proceedings, we'd like to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Jyotika Bijlani Ma'am, who is a member of the National Council of Occupational Therapy. Ma'am is a leading child and neonatal occupational therapist with over 3 decades of experience. A fellow of the Academic Council of Occupational Therapy, she pioneered neonatal occupational therapy at KEM Hospital, Mumbai. She has held key academic and leadership roles, including Dean of the Academic Council of OT, and has contributed significantly to the national and international occupational therapy curriculum, development, and education. It is truly a privilege to have your gracious presence with us today, ma'am. I would like to request our Dean, Dr. Sangeeta Rawat ma'am, to please welcome Dr. Jyotika Bijlani ma'am.
Thank you, Dean Ma'am. Dr. Sangeeta Rawat is a renowned neurologist and epileptologist with over 2 decades of experience in epilepsy management. She currently serves as the Dean of St. G.S. Medical College and KM Hospital, where she also leads the Department of Neurology. Widely respected for her visionary leadership, compassion, and dedication, she is inspiring and approachable and continues to elevate the institution's academic and clinical excellence. A leading expert in advanced epilepsy surgeries and video EEG monitoring, Ma'am has received specialized training in epilepsy management. She also serves as a president of Indian Academy of Neurology and has made significant contribution to epilepsy care, research, and education, both nationally and internationally. We are truly honored to have your presence here with us, ma'am. Now we invite our Professor and in charge, Dr. Karuna ma'am, to welcome Dean Sangeeta Rawat ma'am.
I would also like to invite Dr. Mohan Desai sir on the dais.
Dr. Mohan Desai sir is the professor and head of Department of Orthopedics at St. G.S. Medical College and KM Hospital, Mumbai. He is also the medical superintendent Superintendent of KEM with over 3 decades of experience. He has made outstanding contributions to orthopedic surgery and research. Under his leadership, the department has advanced in techniques like robotic-assisted knee replacement. We are truly honored to have you with us today. Thank you for taking your time to be here. Now I would like to ask our head of department, Karuna ma'am, to felicitate Mohan Desai sir.
Now, I would like to welcome Dr. Karuna Nadkarni ma'am. With over 2 decades of experience in teaching, clinical practice and research, ma'am has contributed immensely to the field of occupational therapy. She has been instrumental in academic curricular development under MUHS and has served on several institutional committees including ethics, anti-ragging and MUHS bioethics unit. A published researcher and PhD scholar, she has guided numerous postgraduate dissertations and presented at national forums. Her constant encouragement and commitment to growth have left a lasting impact on every student she's mentored. We are truly honored to have you with us today, ma'am. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion. I would like to request Dr. Sushant Sarang sir to please felicitate ma'am. Behind every successful batch stands a family of mentors, our teachers and staff whose dedication, guidance and patience shape every student's journey.
Today, as a small token of our immense gratitude, we present flowers to our beloved teachers and staff who have been constant source of encouragement for our graduates.
We request the volunteers to kindly assist as we honor each of them with a heartfelt applause. I would like to ask the volunteers to please felicitate Dr. Chaya Kumar ma'am, Head of Department, Microbiology Department. Dr. Sushant Sarang sir. Dr. Hemant Nangaonkar sir. Dr. Usha Kasar ma'am. Dr. Rajul Daftari ma'am. Dr. K. Sunita ma'am, in charge of Occupational Therapy Department at Nair Hospital. Dr. Neeta Pawar ma'am. Dr. Sonali Dalvi ma'am. Dr. Pallavi Wagmare ma'am, Professor of Anesthesia. Baghalkar ma'am. Dr. Vaijanti Jain ma'am. Dr. Saurabh Fadke sir. Dr. Pragna Fadke ma'am. Dr. Alok Patil sir. Dr. Yashwanti Ugade ma'am. Dr. Mrunali Chavan ma'am. Dr. Shreya Gosar ma'am. Before we move ahead with the further felicitations, it is now time to hear from the guiding lights of our journey, the ones who inspire us every day.
We invite our Dean, Dr. Sangeeta Rawat ma'am, to share her thoughts with us.
So heartiest congratulations. You have become occupational therapist from Seth GS Medical College and KM Hospital. It's a big thing. Our institute is really well acknowledged across the globe, and I'm sure anywhere you go, you all will be told as students of Seth GS Medical College, and that will be a real feather in your cap. So congratulations to all parents also. I think you all should be really proud that your child has really become now their journey becomes more difficult and your journey is over now. So till now, all of you were under the shelter of your parents, under the shelter of hospital, college, teachers. But now you are going to go in your practice. You are going to face the patients yourself. So now comes your real test. How good you were as a student, how much have you learned practically, or whether you were only reading the books and not doing, but actually being in KEM always that you are practically good because you have so much workload. And all our faculties are very, very dedicated to have so many specialization in occupational therapy. I really congratulate all of them, Aruna and the whole department. So definitely all of you are going to be a good practically also. So only few things which I want to like to tell when you go into practice. We all want to earn. Definitely nobody says that you have become occupational therapy not to earn. But whenever you are earning, always keep that ours is a noble profession. We deal with human beings and human lives. God has given you this privilege to touch the human lives and help them. Very few occupations have this privilege. So use that privilege to the best of your moral, and so that you get a peaceful night at sleep, that you have not done anything wrong with the patient. Whatever sessions he requires, only that many you have advised, and you have not advised the double the number of sessions. So these are few things which you must remember, because after all, I as a neurologist always need occupational therapists and physiotherapists. Our patients always have long deficits for which does not become all right. And I've seen that how helpful it is to have your expertise. Once they are out of the acute phase, sooner we start your expertise help, the better the outcome is. So I've already experienced that, but you have to make sure that the patient also feels that you are doing this for themselves. Treat every patient the way you will treat your own relative. So if you put yourself into the patient's shoes, you will always make out what the relative's mind is. For them it is first time, and for the relative also it is first time. Often you may not get the good cooperation with the patient, but you can't get angry. अरे इतनी बार बोला पाओ इधर से ऊपर लोग क्यों नहीं ले रहे हो, ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते हो सकता है you all get irritated, but finally you understand the patient's mindset, and that's where your patience and your clinical skill as a occupational therapist will count, at how you satisfy the patient. Always make it a point, intermittently get the unbiased opinion about or a feedback about your work. It may be from a third party, it may be from a relative, or it may be from a patient, him or herself. But always try to get a feedback so that you can always improve upon yourself. You are still on a journey of learning. You should never stop being a student, because even in occupational therapies, every time new therapies are coming, new machines are coming, you have to learn them as soon as they come and be updated with the knowledge. Otherwise Dr. Google will come and tell, sir, Google mein to ye dikha hai, aapko ye nahi pata hai. That shouldn't happen. So you must keep yourself updated with knowledge, updated with the new machines which are being used and the new techniques which are being used. Because often, Instagram and everywhere, yesterday I was reading some Tai Chi, some program. Some download the app and start doing it. So you should know, as occupational therapists and physiotherapists, that you should know what all things are available, and you should know the pros and cons of it whenever someone asks you. So it is important that you keep updated yourself with the recent advances, recent developments in your therapy, in your subject, and that's how if you are updated all the time, you will definitely be on top of your whatever the occupation you are doing. Never stop going to the conferences. Always go to the conferences, you will always learn something new. आज बहुत busy हूँ, conference नहीं जा सकता, ऐसा मत करो. You may be you may have a very busy practice, but it is important that you meet your fellow colleagues and see what others have done, and then there might be something which you need to learn from the others always. Nobody is perfect, and never think that you are perfect. So always try and make your mind open, keep your mind open to learn from others, and that's how your success will follow you. More and more you are updated with your knowledge, and you must be humble enough that you are doing this as a noble profession. So please keep that humility and nobleness in your way of talking, in way you are presenting to others. And if you have that, and with your knowledge of KM and knowledge degree of KM, I'm sure you're going to do wonderful in your life. So wish you all the best and congratulations once again to the parents and to all the new graduates of occupational therapy from KM Hospital. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We would now like to continue with the felicitation ceremony. I would like to welcome Dr. Anita Agrawal, ma'am, Professor of Physiology Department. Dr. Kajal Rajpurohit, ma'am. Dr. Rameshwar Tangde, sir. Dr. Nikita Gupta, ma'am. Dr. Karan Rathod, sir. Thank you so much to all our beloved teachers for being here today.
We now warmly invite our respected chief guest, Dr. Jyotika Bijlani ma'am, to address the gathering and bless the graduating batch with a few words.
Good afternoon. I should first start with my graduating or already graduated students. So good afternoon all my students and your proud parents. They have come all the way to just see their child getting the graduating certificate. And actually my students, but now I'm so proud of them. Dr. Karuna, Dr. Sushant, Dr. Hemant and others. They are already achieved that head of the department or assistant head of the department position. Good afternoon to you all. And my dear Sunita, who is come from Nair Hospital. So I'm so proud that you all guys have achieved today that you could collect so many people. And I'm proud. Why? Because I'm from the same soil. I'm the alumnus of this institute. And when I see you, I feel very proud and I remember my old days. And looking at your robe, what you have worn it, I feel that I am the same one who have come today for your graduating ceremony. And I'm sure tomorrow, day after, whenever you will come here, I want you to grow and grow and grow. Yes, I don't expect you that today or tomorrow immediately you will do it. There will be plenty of challenges. This is what Dr. Dean Madam told you, that there will be challenges. You have completed your graduation, but that is not enough. You have to study further. You have to do masters, you have to do PhD, and you have to attend lots of seminars, conferences, and all those things to update your knowledge and grow your knowledge. And I want you to grow and grow and grow. So please, I know this is, I came to know that I always call them a COVID batch. Don't take me wrong. Maybe all of us have undergone that. But the COVID batch is here. So I'm so happy that you must have some, that's what she's saying, from log out to log book. Yes. So that I can understand that you people had gone through so many hurdles. Online lecture, whatever you say, the offline lectures are definitely much better than online. Because you understand better, you can ask questions, you can ask your queries, and also the practical aspect, because during the logout, it was very difficult for you guys to have clinical practice, the ward work. And now I understand. So you had to, cope up with all things, the theory and your practicals and your case paper presentations. And I'm sure it must be still the same what we used to do it. And when I was here as a lecturer, as an associate professor and professor, yes, I was here till 2009. Only for 1 year, I don't know why they didn't like me, GS Medical College. They pushed me to Sion Hospital as head of the department. But I'm proud of all KMIs and also my LTMMC people. I'm very proud. Yes, I'm just joking. It was just a head of the department position and I was the senior most, so I was told to go there. Oh, it's okay. We all are friends, but I'm born and brought up GSite. So I'm very proud. I just want to say that how you can grow the soil, the small sapple which was being planted, and now that is in 1950. It has become such a big tree, and we all are the fruits of that tree. Maybe some are still not completely right, but we are there. So we have to keep growing, we have to keep nurturing more and more to that tree so that we keep our GS Medical College always on the top. That's what Madam said. Globally also, as soon as they see a student from GS Medical College, with eyes closed, they approve your curriculum, they approve everything. So I just want to say that even that's what I have realized it, that how I could enter in the National Commission for the curriculum, preparing of the curriculum. Now, because we have got National Commission and we have the Occupational Therapy Council. So the I'm sorry, I was going to say Dr. Modi, our President, our Prime Minister Modi sir had said that it has to be one nation, one curriculum. So it will be all over India, we will have only one occupational therapy curriculum. And I am proud that I was part of that curriculum. And yes, we have the master's program also. We have again same curriculum for all over India, and also the PhD guidelines for same for all over India. So you are lucky guys that wherever you go, so I just don't want you to, yes, there are some people who want to practice as an occupational therapist. You can go as a private practitioner, you can go to acute hospitals, subacute centers, chronic centers. You got lots of scope, industries. You can go as a researcher, you can go as an academician. So you have lots of scope, but see that you can practice, but I would suggest you to go for the further study, because in that also you will learn. As a master's student, you can also practice and study. So experience will be definitely there. So all over India, wherever you get admission, whatever field you like it, you please take that field, whatever you're liking. I'm talking about the specialty in master's program. So please do that and go for it. And you can, and many students are doing private practice after, suppose they get free by 4 or 4:30, you can go very well over there. So this is after graduation what you can do. Yes, there will be challenges, there will be hurdles, but that is what you are going to look into. The human being you are going to treat. Give him a good touch. Give him a good touch, and that is what I'm saying, do it ethically. Madam said, do it ethically, you will feel nice. And this is how it will spread everywhere, that this person is a good therapist. So you are not only an individual as a good person, but you have to also show that you are a good therapist also. So, but what sacrifices you have given, don't forget that your parents have also sacrificed for you physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, which they might not have told you, but they have undergone that stress. Physically, those who were staying in hostel and all, they could not meet their children. Mentally, yes, all the time the stress is there, particularly mothers, मेरे बच्चे ने ये खाया कि नहीं खाया, मेरे बच्चे ने सोया कि नहीं सोया, all those things, you know, the mother, the parents, the sleepless, what you call it, those nights which they have not slept for, it is not only for the exams, you have been awake, but your parents also have been awake for just see that my child is not gone to sleep. She will come in between and check whether my child has not gone to sleep. Tomorrow's is her exam or his exam. So I'm proud of you parents that you have believed in your children. You have given them the unconditional love. You showed that your child can do, and this is because of you these guys have become today the occupational therapists. So congratulations and thank you to all the parents. We should not forget the faculties. Yes, you have worked hard, I know. That's what I said. Lots of hurdles, lots of challenges you have gone through. But the teachers also, you know, how much stress they are if you guys fail. Or I should not use that word, get disqualified in any subject. They try to motivate you. They try to encourage you. They try to guide you. They want you to, you know, get graduation as soon as early. They try to help you. So it is just not, it's their guidance, it's their vision which have been now today proved that you have turned out to be the occupation. So congratulations all the faculties and thank you. Now, I just want to say that I know I'm taking a little more time because once the mic is given to me, I don't know what happens to me. So I'll shortcut it. I just want to say that once you have passed out, be a good human, be lovable human, and be a good occupational therapist. Congratulations again and thank you and wish you all the best for your future endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of wisdom. I would now like to invite our professor and in charge, Dr. Karuna Nadkarni ma'am, to share her thoughts for the graduating batch.
Good afternoon, students, my colleagues, and proud parents. I think Dean Madam and Bijlani Madam, the chief guest today, Madam has said everything. I do not know what more to add. I do not want to bore you with any extra pearls of wisdom from me. But then, yes, batch of 2020, when the whole world had come to standstill, you started your journey. So I think that is a great thing to do. And I think what you, initially you people started with the online lectures and all this. We always talk about empathy, we always talk about, you know, emotions and all, but you learned all that through your computer screen. And I'm so glad, I think everybody, all my teachers will approve that you all put that into practice when you joined in from your second year, when you started going to wards. We could not say that, you know, ये इनको पता नहीं है कैसे patient से बात करने का. You all knew that. You knew how to be good to your patients, how to be polite with your patients, even though you started your journey online. So I'm so thankful to all of you students. This convocation is also very special because one of our colleagues is also getting felicitated today, Dr. Usha Kasa, for her PhD. And and this batch, yeah, definitely. I mean, my group, Sakshi and I forgot. I forget names. I'm so sorry. Everybody, the whole batch. I know they always, I think during the preparations of this convocation also, I must have scolded them so many times, कि ऐसे नहीं होता, वैसे करना है, and why are you not doing this for your parents and all that. See, because why we keep telling you all this is because we do not want you to, do multiple mistakes. You have to learn from your mistakes, definitely. But you do not have to repeat the same mistakes again and again. So if any time any teacher is scolding you or, correcting you, do not feel bad that, why did they point out this to me? Okay, and also remember that you will be professionals now. So you have to make sure that you treat your patients with dignity. Okay, as Dean Madam said, कि KM में practical experience का बिल्कुल कम नहीं पड़ता. It is overworked. KM में everybody is overworked. But that does not mean that you will treat your patients with no dignity. You have to make sure that your patients are your utmost, you have to take utmost care of your patients and make sure that you are giving them therapy just how much it is required. Neither too much nor less. Okay, and थँक यू टू द पेरेंट्स. तुम्ही सगळे इथे बरेच जण भरपूर लांबूनही आले असतील, तर आम्ही कार्यक्रम थोडासा उशिरा सुरू केला. वी वर वेटिंग फॉर सम पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो अँड वी वर ऑल्सो वेटिंग फॉर मॅडम टू कम फ्रॉम द मीटिंग. सो थँक्यू पेरेंट्स सो मच. तुम्ही तुमच्या मुलांसाठी आज इकडे आहात आणि तेवढ्याच कदाचित आम्ही जेवढ्या अपेक्षा करतोय मुलांकडून तेवढ्याच तुम्ही सुद्धा करता आहात ह्याची आम्हाला पण जाणीव आहे. पण आय वुड सजेस्ट पेरेंट्स की मुलांना तुम्ही एनकरेज करा की दे शुड कम बॅक फॉर देअर मास्टर्स. इट इज व्हेरी व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट, कारण का आता नुसतं बॅचलर्स करून नाही चालणार. दिस इज नॉट अ स्टेज वेअर यू विल वेट अँड स्टँड ओनली टिल ग्रॅज्युएशन. यू हॅव टू मेक शुअर दॅट यू गो बियॉन्ड ग्रॅज्युएशन, डू युअर मास्टर्स, do your PhD. And we would like to tell that our institute, KM Occupational Therapy School and Center, we run masters as well as we are a PhD center. So I would want most of the students to come back to masters to us or to any other institute, but you should continue doing your studies. Okay, it is very very important to be relevant in times. Other than this, I think बहुत कुछ हो चुका है बात करके. So all the best and God bless you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Lastly, we'd like to request our intern in charge, Dr. Hemant sir, who would like to express their thoughts for the graduating batch.
Thank you. Welcome to everybody on this occasion of graduation for interns batch. And I was privileged to be intern batch of a digital batch, which started with digital lectures, and I made them do all digital work digitally with a hashtag dash, which was, I said that there should be digital documentation, everything should be accountable, they should be sincere, and they should be hardworking. But at the same time, at the end, today morning, it was the count of intern work. When they started, it is 27,912 sessions. That is a huge amount of work you have practiced after your completion of 4th year. So that's a huge practice, and it is a testimony that in KM there is no shortage of work. You can come here, volunteer also in addition to coming for the courses or the post. But at the same time, and there are many people, if you may not knowing, but after finishing their tenure as a staff, they volunteer to serve the institution after their retirement also. Yes. And yeah. Actually, one of the thing one of the saying is घराला घरपण देणारी माणसं. But at the same time, we are fortunate today that we had Dean Ecott and Karuna Madam, because what everybody must be knowing that Dean Madam has taken it, consider this GS Medical College as house, her own house, and she is working tirelessly for the development of academic as well as clinical. In addition to that, Dean Madam Acott, that is Viljani Madam, was my teacher, privileged to be her student, and she also has taken occupational therapy as her homework. And then definitely Karuna Madam has taken her occupational therapy department as a home, and she is constantly worried about that. So basically everybody has dedicated, and that is why I will conclude by saying that you should be again #dash, that is you should dare and do different things, dedicate your life for something aspiring. See to it that you remain smart as you are, and definitely remain human and humble. So thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would also like to request Dr. Sushant Sarang sir to guide the batch with a few words.
Good afternoon. All interns who have not signed today would be marked absent. ओके, तर सर्वात प्रथम सर्व पॅरेंट्स, त्यांचे मामा, काका, मावशी, सर्वजण, फ्रेंड्स, कझन्स, आजी, आजोबा, सर्व जे कोणी इथे आलेले आहेत, तुम्हा सर्वांचे मनपूर्वक अभिनंदन. खूप मोठी गोष्ट आहे की तुमचा मुलगा, तुमची मुलगी आज इथे ग्रॅज्युएट बनत आहेत, ऑक्युपेशनल थेरपिस्ट बनत आहेत, आणि नॉट जस्ट दॅट, या एका मोठ्या इन्स्टिट्यूटमधून बनत आहेत. म्हणजे जसं डीन मॅडम सांगत होत्या की KM हॉस्पिटलमध्ये एवढी मोठी आणि लांब लिगसी आहे की इथे बसून तुमचं इंटर्नशिप किंवा तुमचं कन्व्होकेशनचा प्रोग्राम होतोय, ही सर्वात आणि खूप मोठी गोष्ट आहे. अ थिंग टू बी रिअली व्हेरी प्राऊड ऑफ. कधी कधी काय असतं ना की मुलांना तेवढं लक्षात येत नाही की पॅरेंट्स किती सॅक्रिफायसेस करतात, किंवा प्रत्येक वेळी ते आर्थिकच असेल असं नाही, बऱ्याच वेळेला आर्थिकही असतं. कारण मला माहिती आहे की बरीच जण आपण मुंबईचे नाही आहात. मुंबईच्या बाहेर राहून तुमच्या मुलींना, माझी मुलगी आत्ता तिचा 12वी झालेली आहे, लहान असतात आणि त्यांना एवढ्या मोठ्या शहरात एकट्यांना पाठवायचं खूप काळजी वाटते. आणि आपल्याला तेही वाटत असतं की बाबा हॉस्टेल मिळेल नाही मिळणार, रूम मिळेल नाही मिळणार, किंवा मग तिथे राहण्याची सोय काय आहे, खाण्याची सोय काय आहे, ती सारखी जी रुखरुख लागून असते. तर या सर्व ज्या गोष्टी आहेत ते वी ॲज टीचर्स आम्हाला थोड्याफार त्याची थोडीशी जाणीव असते आम्हाला, आणि वी ट्राय की त्यांचे पॅरेंट्स इथे नाही आहेत, आपण जेवढं त्यांना सपोर्ट करू शकू तेवढे आम्ही प्रयत्न केलेला आहे टू सपोर्ट देम अँड गाईड देम वेरेवर अँड वेनेवर इट इज पॉसिबल. तर सर्वात महत्त्वाची गोष्ट ही आहे की तुमचे जे काही सॅक्रिफायसेस झालेले आहेत, तुमच्या मुलांनी त्याचं चीज केलेलं आहे, अँड यू शुड रिअली फील व्हेरी प्राऊड ऑफ युअर सेल्फ की जे काही तुम्ही आत्तापर्यंत मेहनत घेतलेली आहे ते त्यांनी खूप छान त्याचं चीज केलेलं आहे. Now coming back to the interns batch, so it is heartening to say that you have been very very sincere, honest, and hardworking, and in fact Hemant sir was telling me that hardly any one of you has any compensation, so that again is a very good thing. As see, Bijlani madam has already said that you are a sapling. That means many a times during your internship तुम्हें लगा होगा कि हम ये कौन से डार्क प्लेस में हैं, ये क्या सर वो ये सुशांत सर ये बोल रहे हैं, करुणा मैडम बोल रहे हैं, all the teachers they are telling you so much. I am really in a dark place. So whenever you felt that, just understand that you were planted and now you have grown. Okay, so whenever you are in a dark place, just know that you are planted. and something nice and beautiful will come out of it. Okay. PG is a must. Please do your PG, whichever field you are. It may not be a good idea to take a break and then pursue your studies. Better to complete it and then you can take it forward, because then it becomes. I would really advise you all to complete your masters, PhD. We have a PhD holder also amongst us today. Please take inspiration from people like them, people like our Dean Madam, Dean Accord, Bijlani Madam, Karuna Madam, of course, Dean Madam, all your teachers. And, we have, all of us, we have tried to take occupational therapy to a certain level. And I'm sure you will take it to newer and higher heights that, we have also not imagined. So congratulations all of you. I know all of you are eagerly waiting for the main function. So once again, congratulations, all the best and do well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I would now like to welcome Dr. Kirti Patil, ma'am.
And now comes one of the most defining moments of every graduation, the oath ceremony. The oath is not just a pledge, it's a promise to serve with integrity, empathy, and dedication.
I would like to request the graduates to please rise and repeat after ma'am as you take your professional oath.
I solemnly pledge myself to consecrate my life to the services of humanity. I will give my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. The health of the patient will be my prime consideration. I will respect the secrets which are confided in me. I will maintain by all the means in my power the honor and the noble traditions of occupational therapy profession. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, party politics or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life from the time of conception even under threat.
I will maintain the utmost respect for human life from the time of conception even under threat.
I will not use my occupational therapy knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity.
I will not use my occupational therapy knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity.
I make these promises solemnly, freely and upon my honor.
I make these promises solemnly, freely and upon my honor.
Within this 14th day of October in the year 2020.
Given this 14th day of October in the year 2025.
Thank you and congratulations. That you should be very happy that this same oath, every colleges all over India has got different oaths, but you should be proud that the same oath will be now uniformly used all over India in all. And this is how I made the changes of occupational knowledge. To felicitate Dr. Usha Kasar ma'am, Assistant Professor at Occupational Therapy Training School and Center, St. GS Medical College and KEM Hospital. Ma'am has over 2 decades of rich clinical and academic experience, having worked extensively with pediatric population and child development center. She is an MUHS approved undergraduate and postgraduate guide and a dedicated educator shaping future therapists.
Her recent PhD work titled Effect of Occupational Therapy Intervention on Sexual Dysfunction Amongst Epilepsy Patients in the age group of 18 to 45 years stands as a pioneering effort in an often underexplored area of occupational therapy. We take immense pride in congratulating ma'am on the successful completion of her PhD and for her continued dedication to advancing the field of occupational therapy. I would like to request Dr. Jyotika Bijlani ma'am to please felicitate Usha ma'am for the same.
The moment we've all been waiting for, the moment where our hard work turns into a degree and a proud smile. Now we'll be calling up on stage the stars of today.
As you walk across the stage, remember, it's not just a piece of paper or a medal. It's a proof that you did it against all odds. Congratulations to everyone who walks up here today. I would like to request Dr. Jyotika Bijlani ma'am to please felicitate the following students. First, I would like to call upon Dr. Shraddha Vishakha Deepak Bagul. Dr. Griva Sonal Mukesh Bheda. Dr. Keval Pranali Bandhari Boyer. Dr. Sakshi Aruna Jagdish Chheda. Dr. Rucha Hina Sandeep Dikshit.
Dr. Harshida Jayashree Digambar Fegre. Dr. Preeti Meena Maruti Gade. Dr. Afreen Yanisha Firdaus Gagrat. Dr. Neha Sarita Dilip Guge. Dr. Tejaswini Sandhya Vaman Gite.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would now like to request Karuna ma'am to please felicitate the students. Dr. Shweta Jyoti Keshavrao Hake. Sanjana Archana Sandeep Jadhav. Dr. Tanuja Asmita Santosh Jadhav. Dr. Samiksha Manjusha Sanjay Kumar Malik.
Dr. Ananya Gudi Vinay Pandey.
Dr. Sharvari Harshada Moleshwar Ketkar.
I would request everyone to please welcome every graduate with a heartfelt applause.
Dr. Rajni Kumari Pushpa Ram Babu Prasad. Dr. Pratik Sangeeta Nitin Sakaria. Dr. Hiral Ketki Shreyan Shah.
A huge round of applause for everybody. Dr. Parshvi Aarti Bipin Shah. I would now like to request Sunita ma'am to please come up and felicitate the students. Dr. Vaishnavi Archana Ashok Sonone. Dr. Pradnya Manjusha Shankar Thakre. Dr. Mansi Sangeeta Gopal Thorat. Dr. Sudiksha Indu Vishwanath Tripathi. Dr. Zui Kavita Nupur Vaidya.
Dr. Dhruva Sheetal Kalpesh Galani.
A huge round of applause for all our graduates.
Dr. Meghna Chandrika Rakesh Dharia. Dr. Mayuri Meena Maruti Gade. Dr. Sayali Sunita Mangesh Neman.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to request Sushant sir to please come up and felicitate the students. Dr. Prabuddha Rekha Prakash Paikrao. Dr. Vaishnavi Sheila Balaji Pathak. Dr. Kshitij Kumar Meenabai Prabhakar Patil. Thank you so much, sir. I would like to request Hemant sir to please come and felicitate the student. Dr. Tejaswini Kaveri Parmeshwar Salpe. Dr. Ruxana Kausar Rafiq Sheikh. Dr. Shreya Daya Shriram Shinde. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you everybody.